everyone and welcome back to Crumble Cat. And no, this is not the same video as I posted earlier this morning. It's actually a different one, but I wanted to post two videos in the same day because they're on the same theme of GCSE results day. So yes, today I am going to be reacting to my predicted results because they might be a bit different, some are the same, but I wanted to be able to react to them, and also you lucky people finally get to find out my results, and I'll hopefully tell you them after watching my prediction. I'm going to watch the video if I can find it.
Maths. At the beginning of year 11, my teacher predicted I would get a grade 3. My last mock, I got a grade 4, nearly a 5. So, I'm going to predict that I'm going to get a grade 4.
Okay guys, so I will now announce what I got. So I predicted I would get a grade 4 and I got a grade 4. So I predicted correctly for maths. I really wanted a 5, but I can't ask for everything, so yeah, I'm happy with a 4. It got me into my level 3 course at college, so if I had got a 3, that probably, I would have not been able to get into that course, so I'm really happy I got a 4, and my teacher unfortunately said, oh, I wanted you to get a 5, but I'm okay with a 4, so that's why she was really happy, because she didn't want me to get a 3. I mean, we kind of knew it was going to be a 4, so I'm happy that it was a 4. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
History next.
History.
My teacher predicted a 3. In my last mock, this is weird, so in 2 I got a 3 and 1 I got a 5. So I don't think that I'm going to be able to get even a 4 in history, so overall in my mocks I got a 3, so I'm going to predict a 3.
So I predicted I would get a 3 in history, and that was right. And I'm okay with that because I said in the video I deserve a 3 because I didn't revise it as much as the others because I would rather have a better grade in English than have to have okay in both. So I'm still happy with a 3, and that's why I said that unfortunately my history teacher was looking at my results at the same time as one of my other subject teachers, and she was very happy with the results, and this teacher was like okay with it because I was always predicted a 3, but she was just like because the rest of them yeah, so unfortunately for my history teacher I did get a 3, but that was predicted, and yeah, so at least I predicted it correctly and not I didn't get a 2 or a 1 because that would have been very sad. So I'm okay with a 3.
Really?
Okay, so next is business studies, and it's quite confusing because there's a lot of units to it, but I'll try and explain if I can.
I'm going to predict business studies, but I think overall I'm going to get a merit.
So I predicted I would get a merit, and I actually got really confused when I got my results because it had 4 different business studies on there. I was like, I don't understand what one's for what. Like, it was just 4 different results. And I eventually realised, because my business studies teacher wasn't there, unfortunately, because she's not a teacher at the school anymore. I kind of worked it out for myself, but it does make sense now. So there was 3 units. 2 of them were coursework, the other unit was an exam. So in one of the coursework I got a distinction, I'm really happy about that. The other coursework I got a merit, so that's also very good because it's in the middle. And then the exam I only got a pass. I did say I would pass anyway without the exam. So yeah, so overall I got a level 2 merit, and that's what I knew I was going to get because I would have to get a lot of marks to get a distinction overall in the exam. So yeah, and I did say I only had one lesson on the exam, so to get a pass is still good, I guess. I don't really know what happens if you don't get hardly any exam marks, so I don't know how many marks I got, but the exam obviously did not go that well, but I had one lesson on the exam anyway, so I'm not going to complain. But a merit is really good because that's also what I predicted. So far I predicted very well. Let's see if it carries on that way.
My teacher predicted I would get.
This is science.
At the start of year 11. In my mocks, I got a 4. But this science one, I'm going to predict I'm hoping to get a 4.
So I predicted I would get a 4, and I kind of forgot to say this in the video, but because I did combined science, I actually get 2 results in science, so they could have both not, well, I guess I kind of predicted they would both be 4s. I didn't really make that any, I didn't really say that, but I'm just gonna pretend I did, because I could have got a 3 and I could have got a 4. I could have got 2 different results. But anyway, I actually got 2 4s, and I'm really happy with that because I did get that in my mocks, but I really just, those science exams are just, ugh. So I'm really happy to be able to say that I managed to pass science. That is such a relief, because I did not like it.
Predict performing arts.
Now performing arts.
I'm going to predict, no. My teacher predicted I would get a merit. Maybe even a pass. I think she predicted I would get a pass. I'm going to predict merit.
Okay, so I predicted I would get a merit overall, and again when I got my results I saw 2 different performing arts results, and one I saw that was for my individual showcase, and that was one of my units, so I don't know why it only showed one, but in my individual showcase unit I got a merit. So well, I guess that's kind of what I predicted, but overall I also got a merit, so I predicted correct again. I am so good at predicting things. Let's see if it carries on that way, but yeah, so I predicted correct. I kind of knew I was going to get a merit, because I did know I got a merit in most of my units anyway. I kind of got told that. So yeah, so I'm still happy with that because it's not a pass, and distinction, I would have had to get distinction in, I think it's nearly every unit, maybe, I don't really know. But yeah, so I'm happy with a merit.
That's because I'm really nervous for this one.
Hey, it's English, the one I've been waiting for.
Okay, I'm going to predict for English literature. I'm going to predict, no, my teacher got at the beginning of year 11, she thought I would get a 3. In my last mocks, I got a 3, and I think I'm gonna have to get a 3.
Okay, so English literature time. I predicted I would get a 3. Now, this was the first result I saw, because it was like, I just saw like 2 results, and this one was one of them and the other one was language. But English literature, I predicted a 3 and I got a 5. Like, what? I didn't even get a 5 in my mock that I took 2 months ago. Like, there was, well, not 2 months ago since then, but 2 months before the exam. Like, how did I get a 5? I have no idea. I literally, like, all the people I know, apart from like top set, like people around the same kind of sets as me, they've all got like 4s in it because they've all done better in language, and like they've got 5s in language instead of literature, but I'm like the only one in my sets to get a 5 in literature. Why literature? So I was so happy with this because obviously it's just, I was not expecting it. My prediction's 2 grades below I thought I was gonna get. So I'm so happy with that. So yeah, so I'm really happy because that one was the worst one. I think that's the one I was most nervous for, and then English language probably a bit more because that one is the one employees look the most at. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. Especially as it was Jekyll and Hyde, and that is so hard.
Go on to English language.
I don't hate English anymore.
Beginning of the
Funny
year,
enough.
my teacher predicted also a 3. In my mocks, I got a 3. So I think I'm gonna get 3 again. I mean,
So I predicted a 3 in English language, and I got a 4. So yes, I did better in English literature. I would have preferred to get a better result in English language, but I mean, it's so good to get a 4 because I don't have to retake English. That is so good because I just hate English like a lot. I don't really so much anymore because I got a 5 in literature. But I didn't enjoy it, I'll just say that. But I think it really shows that revision pays off. In 2 months, I managed to go up a grade in nearly every subject. I got a higher grade than I did in my mocks. Apart from history, I got the same, and maths, I got the same. So I'm really, really happy that revision pays off. I learned that. Like I would have not, if I did not very much revision at all, my grades would be like 3s and everything. And I predicted right. Like I did do very well to predict what I thought I would get, apart from English, because that was such a surprise. And yeah, like I'm so happy that I was able to get the results I needed to get into a level 3 course when in December time, when I had an interview for my college, they said I could only do a level 2 course. And they said, right, if you want to do a level 3, because they wanted me to do a level 3, they said you're going to have to work really hard. And I went, well, there's no way I'm getting a level 3. December, I was just going, I'm getting 3s, I need 4s, I need 5 4s. I only realised yesterday I needed 5 grade 4s. And I was like, well, that's never going to happen. I've never even been able to get a 4. I've never got a 4 in December. I've never even experienced a 4. How am I ever going to get one? Since December, that's when I started really, really, really concentrating in class and revising every night. Like, that's how much I had to do every night. Like, a Saturday and Sunday, I wouldn't leave my room. I was revising the whole time. And I thought I was going a bit over the top because I was hearing other people going, oh yeah, I did revise for an hour today. And I was like, wait, what? I've been revising like 6 hours. I just didn't stop. And I did think after I'd finished all my exams, did I go over the top? Did I revise too much because I was getting so stressed because I was revising so much? But I don't regret it now. Like, I lost so much of the time I could have had like having fun. But I've now got good results compared to what I thought I could have got, what I was expected to get in December. So I am so happy I managed to just get some good results in that I was not expecting. And everyone was just like, wait, what? You got that? Because I wasn't really, like, I've moved so, like, changed so much since December that my results were just so different compared to what I was predicted at the beginning of year 10, year 11. Like, oh, I'm happy. So, yeah, and unfortunately the thing that annoyed me the very most is that in maths, even though I was predicted a 4, my maths teacher looked at my marks and said, you're so close to a grade 5. Like, so close. And I was like... And I don't think I actually put it in the final video because it was already so long, but I did talk about how in maths I've always been close, like really close to the next grade up. So I just knew that was going to happen. So yeah, so I'm really happy and I hope your results were really good too. I know a lot of people from school that have been really happy with their results. And a lot of my friends, so I'm really happy for them. And I just want to tell everyone that's younger than me to, if like you're in year 10 especially, like actually revise. I've learnt, like, I knew I had to revise, and you're always like, oh, I don't want to revise, I would much rather do this, but if you make it into your routine, it will just I didn't ever have a timetable. Like, I was always told to make a timetable, but that didn't work for me because I wanted to do it when I felt I needed to, and I mean that was all the time. But you need to make sure you have breaks, obviously. But my tip for you is just to revise. Like, don't think about it, just go and revise. Make it part of your daily routine, and it will become normal to revise every day. Like, you don't have to think, oh, I won't revise today, I'll revise tomorrow. Like, just revise. Because I really don't regret anything that I didn't have basically any fun for. Well, I did have fun because I still did have breaks and times I would go out, but I did miss out on a lot of stuff I could have gone, I could have, well, not really. I always did the things that would be fun and stress relieving, but just playing a game on the PS4 or watching YouTube videos for 2 hours. Stuff like that I got rid of because I just thought, no, this is more important. So I think you should all go and do that if you are in year 10, even year 9. Start revising now. You will definitely be able to go up at least 2 grades. I managed to go up 2 whole grades in 2 months. And that's because I did a lot of revision on literature. So yeah, so that's my advice to you. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I didn't want to make this video to show off if you got lower results than me, but it's just because if you saw from my predictions, some of them, obviously not all of them, were quite, they're all below 5s. I did predict 4 and below, so it's not really that I'm showing off saying I got 9s and 8s, and there's a lot of people I do know that got 9s and 8s. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm not trying to show off. I'm just really happy that I was able to get results I was not expecting. And I mean, I guess I was expecting all of them apart from English. So I'm very happy that I was able to do that. And I just want this video to be kind of just being able to tell you younger viewers that you should definitely revise. So yeah, so thank you everyone for watching, and see you all again soon. Bye!